Salty! This is Jeff.
This is David.
Hi, David. I love Monster Hunter. This is not a huge secret.
No, it's a well-known fact amongst the community.
It's a well-known fact. The first Monster Hunter Stories, which is a JRPG version of Monster Hunter, with a sort of like cute art style, originally came out on the 3DS, and there was an Android and iOS version. And I only played a little bit of the Android version. But now, the sequel is on platforms that people own, like PlayStations and Xboxes and PC. So,
Yay!
This is it's just a peaceful, great game. Look, do you enjoy Pokemon? Because this is Pokemon, but with Monster Hunter monsters. That makes me happy.
Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Here's my Kalen boy. This is my little boy.
Is that your Palico?
That is my voice, basically. This main character doesn't talk.
Of course not.
So you have your cute animal companion, feline here, a Naviro. That is the one that actually talks. Got him in a comfy little hat because we're in an ice area now. I mean, this is a colorful monster collecting JRPG where you are a child that is like, all right, you're in village, how old are you? Somewhere between 10 and 15. Go out there and do an adventure. I have collected some Downy Crakes that I have put in my room. It has everything that Monster Hunter main series has is adapted to the JRPG format, and I think that they have done it very, very well. Okay. Like anytime I see something where it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's how they added in, monsters retreating. That's how they added in the doofy egg carrying animation that's in all the games,
right,
etc., etc. This is a JRPG. It still has the customization that you want out of a Monster Hunter game. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have the minutia of like choosing, individual pieces of armor. You just kind of have you make the armor set as a whole. But it has
that makes sense.
Good art style. So for my dude here, these pluses are hairstyles that are modeled after some of the monsters that I have purchased with sort of like in-game side quest currency.
Okay.
So this one here is is of course from the Royal Ludroth. There's this sort of spongy look to it. I think this one is from a Jaggy. This one is, I'm pretty sure, from the Nargacuga. So you have the suspiciously shaped cat ear kind of thing going on naturally.
Right.
And then you have a hairstyle like glasses and big.
Yeah.
I think we'll do the big afro for now, just for to commemorate a past version of yourself, perhaps.
Right. My afro was actually a little bigger.
Mm-hmm. This is an example of the anime hair being less less ostentatious than the actual style which some people have actually worn.
Right.
I'm kind of feeling this sort of purple pink at the moment, but
okay.
we can change up our hairstyle as we go along. There are some layered armors. Actually, the only one I have right now is just this is just the Mahana outfit. This is the village you start in. It seems very comfy, but again, we're in a cold place, so I feel like that's just being appropriate.
Right.
For these changes. Bum, bum.
So I'm wondering,
he does have a little Rathalos suit. But again, put a little cap on him. I feel like that makes it.
Yeah.
Our other mysterious Wyverian lady that's following us around. I don't really have that much for her. This is blue traveling. That's the latest thing. That's the latest fashion I've got.
Okay.
Now the story cutscenes, they're whatever. I will say that the story it's whatever. It's exactly the same as all Monster Hunter games, which is you're in a village, there's a village chief, you do hunting quests, and there's some sort of ecological disaster that is, upsetting the natural habitats of monsters and making them crazy. So you have an excuse to hunt monsters, but also play the part of being a responsible part of the ecosystem and all that stuff that's kind of central to a lot of Monster Hunter storylines.
I'm good for the ecosystem, he says, burying his great sword into the skull of yet another danger pickle.
Haven't found danger pickles yet. Kinship Skills are the supers that each monster has, and they're very good, and we can see a bunch of them.
Alright.
But I think just for now, I just want to show the Yan Cuckoo one, because I think it encapsulates a lot of the spirit. So let's just do one in the day.
Okay. Very good.
I feel like that's my selling point on the game right there. Our expedition is returned, so let's go. Let's go send out a new group.
This actually feels a whole lot more like Dragon Warrior Monsters than it does Pokemon.
I've not played Dragon Warrior's Monsters, but I'll take your word for it.
Or I guess it's Dragon Quest Mod, whatever.
Yeah, Dragon Quest. Let's head over to the new town, Huan Village. Okay, this is the Frosty Place, just accessed. Each of your monsters has a special ability on the field, which allows you to get to special areas. One can climb, one can fly, one can dig, one can swim, etc., etc.
All the HMs, got it.
All the HMs are there, cooked into the monsters. Paintballs are Pokeballs. And you can have a team of 6. There's my team of 6. Just got a Zamtrios, Baroth, and Anjanath. Ratha is the story-related one. So the Wings of Ruin refers to a prophesied Rathalos that can destroy the world. Right now, he's just a cute little guy.
Just a little guy.
Is this a cute little guy? There's a little prayer pot. I have my little active bonuses at the moment. Let's see if we can do I'm gonna have this cat read my fortune, if you don't mind, real quick.
Yeah, this should be fine.
Donnie Cricks are so cute.
I always follow the moon. What will you get? What will it be?
Crescent moon.
Crescent moon. Too bad.
Too bad. It's got a train trap. That's not so bad.
Yeah.
You can do that once a day. If you're connected to the internet, you can do the Tsukino's Lunar Luck once a day. We currently have a lucky prayer, so we get a little extra chance for rare items.
Like, the sound design on that was amazing. Just amazing. The combination of instruments used was so choice.
This guy is just hanging out in his little house. Look at it. Little Gompy over there hanging out. All right, here's our the stable paw. We can send out. I just unlocked the monster expeditions. It's exactly what you think it would be, where you have a bunch of monsters you're not currently using. You can send them out to get items and gain experience on their own, and that happens in real time while you're off doing other stuff. Awesome work! I got a stamp. We got some Palumu stuff. I said specifically to focus on rare items. I'm just gonna send this group right back out. They seem to be pretty good. Let's select a field. I only have the 2 regions. What do I want to do? Treasure hunter, focus on finding rare items. Like in main series Monster Hunter, I kind of want them to get the rare items because, like with the Meowcenaries and other stuff that you can do, like the Bumble Pumpkin down there. You know, those are the rare items that you get in order to make the weird specialized armor sets. So I just kind of want them to.
Yeah.
I just want them to go get me some of that stuff. Whether they get experience or not, it's fine. Okay, so that'll count down in real time in the background. Don't have any eggs yet, and we don't have to do rite of channeling at the moment. But I'm about halfway through a dungeon right now, so I'm just gonna head out and do some dungeoning. So let's see, where is my? Actually, I'm trying to remember where I was. I think it was in the middle of the forest. Yeah, Loloska?
the DJ who does, really, really bass-heavy, nectar bass style remixes of Five Iron Frenzy songs.
Bass Nectar, very good. I have a Nargacuga, and I love my Nargacuga because its special ability is Stealth, which just turns off the basically the AI on the field enemies, so I can just run around them.
Oh, that's amazing.
And just gather all the stuff. This area, I have just picked up a Congalala, which you can see there in my party, which has the ability to climb. So this is the first monster I had that can do climbing.
Okay.
My AI-controlled buddy for the region, Avinia there, who is rocking the hunting horn and riding a berry off. I won't be able to directly control her. I'll only be able to control my hunter, and then give suggestions to my monster, but then there's a layer of strategy here that I find very satisfying. Let's speed up, just for example, let's just beat up a Congalala.
Yeah.
We'll get a surprise attack. So Nargacuga's good at that.
Something cave, yes.
Yep, these are rude apes. You can see that some of them have lines. Obviously, that's showing us who's being targeted.
Right.
And there's a whole bunch of stuff on the screen, but the little trio here that I'm currently selecting is the paper, rock, scissors main sort of thrust of all the attacks into one of actually kind of 4 categories, because there's special, which is it just doesn't fit in the trio, but these power, technical, speed all are beaten by or beat one of the other ones. It's paper, rock, scissors, right?
Right.
So this means that it's actually, I find it very satisfying to learn the monsters, and if you do the right attacks, you can cancel their attacks, and you can basically have a one-sided fight. But it's not ever 100% because your AI buddy, they have their own things. You can see what they're going to do, and your monsters, they will make their own choices too, unless you have meter that you spend specifically to tell them to do something else.
I assume that's the blue spear?
Yeah, this little blue circle, yeah, kind of like filling up mana. This is actually per monster.
Oh.
It's not a shared resource, so this is where everyone starts at. And then,
Swap
RPG,
lead
so-
Monstie?
Yeah, there's the Monsties. They're monsters and they're my besties. They're called Monsties.
That's adorable.
I do not remember what the Congalalas do. I think the Congas are speed and the Congalala is technical, if I remember correctly, and I might not.
Okay.
So, based on that assumption, if the Congas are doing speed attacks, that means that I would want to do a technical attack to beat it. And I can tell right now that the orange line is the one that's actually going against my hunter directly.
Okay.
This is saying that when the turn goes, it'll be a head-to-head versus the 2 of these characters.
Okay.
In which case, the result of that will be greatly determined by the paper, rock, scissors sort of interaction.
Okay.
So let's just see what goes.
I do like
I was incorrect. They were doing power attacks.
Yeah.
My Nargacuga, though,
Yeah,
it
he
knew
did
what
good.
was up.
I do like that the rock, paper, scissors in this case are all just different varieties of metal. Tech, speed, power.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we get technical death. Yeah, power. Okay, very good.
Speed down. Yeah.
So the Congos are doing power attacks, but right now the Congalala is targeting me, and I did not see what it used.
Isn't that the one the Nargacuga beat?
No, it was actually fighting the Conga on the left, so it beat it with a speed attack.
Okay.
I wish I was paying more close attention. You know what, that's fine.
Those at home. Yeah.
We can at least see that these are also, again, because all of the Monster Hunter stuff is here, including individual health for each body part. You break a body part and you get an extra reward for it.
Oh, that's nice.
And then these are the damage types. So the head actually is most damaged by. It doesn't say, but the third one there is blunt. So it'll bring out the Ola. Just just made this one. It's a Congalala hunting horn.
It's the Donkey Kong Conga, right?
It was technical attacks. Okay, good. There we go. I beat that one. We still trade, so if you match them, even though I won that, I still traded a little bit of damage. There is a way to cancel the damage, though. We just need to get team attacks, though.
Okay.
I really just need to get rid of these little side guys. These guys on the side they're just kind of being butts, because they're distracting my monsters basically. So it's harder to predict exactly where they will attack.
So can you select team attacks, or is that just you both just have to happen to attack the same person?
So since I can choose what my hunter does, that's how you strategize with it. Because, for example, we see the Barioth is attacking the Congo over there. It's using Snow Spray, which is its red attack. So that one, I'm not going to be able to team up with that because it won't beat the power attack. It's power versus power. That's just a draw. It can do its own thing. That's fine. However, the Nargakug over here is using Killer Tail. And I'm pretty sure that he kind of looks like he's looking to the right, so I'm pretty sure he's going to attack the Conga as well. That one is not going to be a team-up attack either because it requires the enemy to be attacking one of the people that's in the fight directly to get the team up. But our meter filled up, so what we can actually do is even I can just jump on here. We have our super ready, and we can, now that we're riding on the Nargacuga, we're considered like one unit. Also, it refills all of your health, which is great.
Oh.
It clears status effects, and as soon as you charge it up to 100, clears status effects, and then recovers health. So we can see here that this guy is actually targeting us directly here. So assuming that, and for the most part, these monsters all have the same patterns, unless they obviously change their behavior, like they've been enraged or something. Then this guy should still do technical attacks, which means that I can do a power attack and beat it, and then hopefully I'll be able to level up my meter again. So this is what I'm hoping will happen. We'll do the head on head to head, and we'll win it, and we'll get a bunch of meter off of it, etc. So he's doing foul gas, which would have been, just farting all over us, because that's what the Rude Apes do. Right. But instead, we won. We won the little head-to-head, canceled out his attack. We still took chip damage. We get to see it anyways.
Yes.
This guy is on the ground. He's been knocked down, and he's going to take, I think, like 100% crit rate when they're on the ground. So let's do some disgusting damage with our little, our anime super here with our Nargacuga buddy.
I think you got him. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that worked out. That worked out okay.
Yeah. I think that killed him with like the second hit.
It's like he's already dead. Oh, come on, that guy's got one hit. He's still gonna get an extra fart off. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Speed up battles? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, in the upper left though, you can go up to X3. Just leave it at X1 just for the, stick it out. But yes, for the most part. For the rest of this, I'll just mash through. This guy only has one hit left, and I'm not even. The next thing will kill him. It doesn't even matter what. There we go. 5-turn victory. Got some points.
Nice. These are just 100 points, like normal, or are these directly related to
no, these are. This determines rank for the battle. So beat them fast, beat them with their weaknesses, break parts, all that kind of stuff, and then you can get an S rank, and that just determines the amount of items that are put into the reward box here. So a lot of Congalala stuff and some extra stuff, and then you make weapons and armor out of the monster pieces. Naturally, that's what you do. It's a monster game.
Okay.
Got a little quick heal.
Is this co-op in any way?
There is a set of co-op missions, but they're separate from the main campaign stuff. So it wouldn't be like you would be able to like pop into the story parts that I'm doing here.
Aww.
Yeah, but there is a... it has all of the Monster Hunter stuff, so there's basically a co-op system. There's also PvP battles and other things. Oop, I just made the wrong turn again. These little zones here, monster dens, are randomly generated sub-maps that at the end will have eggs, and eggs is how you hatch new monsters. But there's other ways to get those. What we'll do is I need to sneak by here. That's a Ketchawacha. This whole thing here is called a Everden. This is where you can get the bottle caps, which are sort of like the useful side quest currency.
Okay.
So these will always appear on the map. They still have the same kind of look as the randomly generated ones. Explored here means that I actually have already gotten everything from it. But then here, not explored, so we can actually go in and see what's in there. But I'm going to run around the corner and get this treasure chest, because I'm using the treasure chest. Trap tool. Some quickness meat. I do like those trap tools. Because, you know, it's Monster Hunter, so...
Right.
You combine stuff and, you know, items. Paintballs, as mentioned, are... actually, I don't have a lot of paintballs. Let's go ahead and make some more. There we go. These are Pokeballs.
Right.
Which I'll demonstrate here. Hey! Forgot to go into stealth before they saw me, so... Jump into the Everden here so we can get some extra little side stuff. I think that one of the things that I want some Baroth parts. So if we find a Baroth, I want to beat it up.
Right.
But as far as like capturing a new monster, is there anyone that you might want to just pick up? Just let me know, and we'll go through that whole Pokemon catching side
I'd love to
quest
see you
game
catch a
loop.
Baroth.
Okay.
Do you already have a Baroth though?
I do have a Baroth. It's one with me here. Oh, I forgot to... Everyone's freezing. I need to... old Monster Hunter rules here. Let's get that hot mist going. Okay.
There we go.
When your characters are freezing, at least the monsters that are affected by, and you, that are affected by the cold, you'll just randomly lose a turn. You'll just be like, how did you copy this?
Okay, that's actually really good. Oh, catch this thing.
You want to catch a Gypsyros. Okay.
Yep. That's okay.
Yep. Yeah. Start by getting rid of this. I think that it is a... It's either starts technical and changes to speed, or it starts at speed and changes to technical. I think that I'll use the... and the little guys on the side are just going to be annoying for a turn.
And then they'll get wiped, right?
Yeah, it'll pretty much just be wiped in a turn or two. What I want to do, ideally, for a Gypsyros is I want to be able to charge up a super with one of my monsters before, I think, like the end of the second turn. Okay. Because that's when it'll usually do it'll do a yellow attack. Yellow is not anything that you can actually beat with a normal attack because it's, you know, blue for speed, red for power,
right, so it's the
green for technical.
One.
Yeah, neutral, non-elemental is actually a different thing. But yeah, a neutral attack, and it's going to be, it'll try and blind everyone as it goes into its enraged mode. But if I can get a super off, it cancels that turn's attacks for the monsters. So like the Congalala, it only starts with 1. And if I'm, but then I think the Anjanath starts, its attack's a little bit higher.
Well, the Ratha starts at 16.
The Ratha does start at 16. And when you pull a monster in, he is adorable. When you pull a monster in, it'll most of the time use its default style. So the Ratha style is red attacks, power attacks. So if it is starting with technical attacks, then this would be good.
Okay.
So I just don't remember. So you can switch weapon and monster one time per turn.
For free?
As just a map. Yeah, for free. Or no, just at all.
Oh,
so
okay.
in your turn, in the next turn, you can do it again, and it doesn't count as the turn.
Okay.
You can do it optionally. Same thing with the weapons here, so you can try and match damage types and whatnot. So for this one, I know having fought one before, it's reminding me that, yeah, the tail takes a lot of slashing damage. So it seems like that would be a good thing to do. But we also have a back attack, which means we get a free turn, which I'm going to use to pet. I'm going to pet my Rathus, so I'm going to pet him. Just boost our gauge a little bit.
Oh. I really like
start
these
with power
sound.
So he starts with power attacks. Does he go to technical when he's enraged? So if I want to beat the power attacks, I have to use speed. It's just a pain in the butt. Venom Strike. I can use meter to tell the monster what to do specifically, but he's already decided to Venom Strike the guy on the right, and it's just like, nah, it's fine. I'll just keep doing tail chops, I think.
Okay.
I think that I don't see, at least without a little bit better strategizing, I don't see a way to prevent the blinding attack from going off. I think that it'll probably, at the end of the next turn, maybe will just kind of happen.
The bugs are dead.
Okay, so it's enraged. This particular monster, when they enrage, they change their sort of default behavior. And again, I wish I remembered which one it was. It's either it switches to technical or speed, but I know that it will start by using the flash attack. So,
which is why its headlamp is flasher.
Yeah. So I'll just do another pet. Just get a little bit a boost of meter before maybe everyone goes blind. So.
Right.
Ooh, got the knockdown. Though. Even better.
Knocked it down.
So before he was able to do the flash attack, I'll also use a paintball because that's our Pokeball, right? So enemies retreat when you beat them.
Okay.
If you use a paintball, retreat rate goes up, but there's also a special effect for each monster. Sometimes they'll do a little fun little cute. Slew during retreat. So he'll probably get back up. Nope, he didn't. He just died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the attempt.
Yes, there was an attempt. We'll try on the next one. All right, expedition party was oh, poisoned. See if we can fix that situation here. Antidote. Okay, let's use the lesser one. Out of battle here.
Right.
Gone invisible. If that were successful, it would have retreated into its nest, and we could have gotten a specific egg from it. Hey, we can actually switch over to climb these now.
I keep forgetting that the Congalala has just those gnarly fingernails.
It's got a impressive digits there.
Yeah, it's just got a ram's horn on every digit.
I think it can sniff out enemies? Let's check. What does it actually see here? We got it's called, there we go. Mushroom and ivy climbing. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. That's mushroom search is not useful.
Okay. Monstipedia is essentially just Pokedex. Got it.
Should be able to show. Yeah, for ones that I've hatched, I could show the
egg
juvenile forms. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's so cute. I like how their skull is the same size.
Yeah, it's just like take the same size and then they'll grow into it eventually. It's just yep.
Oh. That's how you make it cute. Head stays the same size.
For sure.
Aw.
We'll pull out my Kuga again. I'm running around here. There is a shimmering sound, which means that there is a rare item nearby. Bottle cap is the thing that the sort of main side quest currency we're using for stuff. There should be. Yeah, it looks like we only have.
Was that shimmering because of that?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's considered. I think that's one of the things that's considered rare item, even though those are expected to be in Everdens. That's kind of the point of the Everden, is to get the bottle caps.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it's just kind of running around and vacuuming up. Little sleep toad just hanging out. Can't do anything with that guy though.
Aww.
What we got here? We got some Zamites, the Zamtrios there.
I am now realizing the fine line between Pokemon name and Monster Hunter name.
Okay, what is that line?
Somewhere between Nargacuga and what was that? Sham something?
The Gypsaros?
No, the shark thing.
Oh, Zamtrios.
Yeah. Or it's just Digimon. I don't know.
No, it's not Digimon. Digimon have stupid names because they all have Mon in their names, which is dumb. Apologies to Karina from Drawfee.
That's, it's how they do.
So that gold one over there is, yeah, actually, it's I got a potent. What does that do? Just wondering. Inflict rate up, so increased status element. Affliction rate. What else? I think head on. I'm currently kitted out basically for kinship gauge. Yeah, filling up faster. Mostly because there are royal monsters, which are basically boss monsters in the field, which are like legendary monsters that are almost impossible. They're might be impossible the first time you see them.
Okay.
But I mean, you can get your levels up, or maybe you can get a little creative with the being able to bring the right stuff in. You might be able to get away with punching above your weight a little bit. So
that's how you know it's a good game.
Yeah, this catch and watch here, which I will check the guide, see if I can actually get a little bit more insight, because I just seen these guys for the first time, so I don't have all the knowledge.
Oh, that's awful. I don't like that.
You don't like the little the fang anteater elephant monkey thing?
It's like a tapir, a bat, a 12-year-old, and some bad contacts. Meta monkey.
So this particular one says that if you break the head with a sword and shield, the retreat rate goes up. So
okay.
Paintball.
Okay, I hated it. Now it's growing on me.
But now it's growing on you. Okay.
Yeah.
I have one of these, so I know that it is a technical type. So it's most likely starts technical, and I think it switches over to speed. We'll run on that assumption. We could fight it. Yeah, let's just fight it and see if we can make it retreat. This little patch of eggs here is not necessarily Ketchawacha eggs. Like, if you want the specific monster, then you have to go through the whole retreat process. Otherwise, it's kind of like random for the area,
I didn't notice that the back of his ears had paws. No, this one's great. Changed my mind.
Okay, you've come around. It's 100% came around. Okay.
Yeah.
So if he's doing technical, I think that we can start with... Yeah, we can run Anjanath or Rathalos.
Well, we haven't seen Anjanath, so...
Yeah, let's bring out Anjanath and see if so we can coordinate here. I do not have a sword and shield at the moment, so I'm not going to worry about breaking it. So we got head and tail that I know for sure I can chop. Would it be better to do a pet? Nah, we'll just start just get a free hits.
Start with violence.
Yeah. There's only 6 weapon types. There's not the full 14. So it's
Aw.
the three categories. You have 2 piercing, 2 slashing, 2 blunt. So hammer and hunting horn. Those are your blunt ones.
Right.
Hunting horn, which makes sense because it's also your support weapon. You have sword and shield and greatsword for your slashing weapons, and then you have gun lance and bow as your piercing options.
Oh, they got
and they
me
work.
covered, at least.
Yeah, they work pretty well, like you expect. So they each have, like in a Monster Hunter game, they each have their own specific meters and how they build. So like the skills here for the example greatsword revolves around. There's moves that charge, and there's moves that use charge, and you can charge up to 2 levels to get all the way up to true wide slash at the end.
Oh.
So these, the greatsword doesn't synergize quite as well if you're trying to maximize kinship, because you have to use a little bit of meter in order to get these. But so I'm not gonna worry about that one. I'll just save my meter. He's using a speed attack, not a technical attack.
Huh.
Still broke apart.
So it's enraged. I think that it switched to, well, it switched to one of the other 2. So I think that it switched to technical.
I just saw its... Oh, that's one adorable, too. I just saw its claws. I don't like that.
You don't like that. You have a complicated relationship with the Ketchawacha.
This design, yeah.
So assuming that it changed to a technical attack, power attack will beat it, and the Anjanath, there's only one target, so I should be able to... Well, that's not true, because it's not a head-to-head, so it's not technically attacking me. Whatever. We'll just go for it. It's trying to use Power Seal. That's really annoying. It does exactly what it sounds like. Power attacks don't work.
But you can still tap faster, so...
Tap faster. Okay, it's about dead anyway, so let's use the paintball just to see if we can get it to retreat. It is doing technical attacks now.
Huh. Oh, it's tired.
Let's get Rathlos out here, which he will be able to use power attacks. I will not be able to use power attacks, but... I'll just use a technical attack. It'll be fine, because it's just going to die, so whatever.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll get up and retreat, and literally the only 2 times it has never retreated when I used a paintball is now, when you've been watching. Until now, the 18 hours I've played previously, it has always worked. I'm just put that out there.
Fantastic. Very good.
The C ranking was not a great showing either, but
right, yeah.
I'm just putting it out there that there's some bad luck going on here. Maybe I need to just all right, I'm just gonna pick up an egg. We're gonna hatch the egg. You can tell what kind of egg or what it is based on the coloration and the style. So I'm pretty sure this is a Ketchawacha, because the Ketchawacha is orange and red, and also the spiky fangs means fanged beast, and I think that's considered that.
Okay.
And then your little dude here will just say like what the rarity is, and the stinkier it is, the better rarity.
What about the weight? Does that just say relative size?
I don't know. I think it might just increase in weight as you go along. So I don't know. Maybe at the end of the game you get extremely heavy eggs for, I don't know, legendary or elder dragons. Fortunately, if you waddle out, you get out of that one room. It lets you just warp out of the particular
That's
zone.
very good.
I got a soggy fanged beast egg. Now, is that considered a complete? Yeah, I'm gonna exploit that one. Okay.
Nice.
I can also just warp whenever I want to, which is so useful. Just a nice little thing. Let's go back to Liliska, or Kuan. Technically, I was doing some sort of story mission there, and I have to climb the mountain, and there's, whatever.
Whatever.
It's whatever.
It's a
whatever.
story.
Yeah. there's stuff going on, mysterious mist, enraged monsters. This person's having a problem with this monster, introduces to a new monster.
It doesn't have Nier in it, so
I don't know, it might at some point. Maybe the Rathalos gets a voice and it's just Jameson Price. It's like,
really?
All right.
All right.
So let's go hatch this egg. It's just a regular smell.
Yeah.
Just comes with mucus. It's just like a baby.
Yep. Just an endless source, a font of mucus, if you will.
So let's do a little bit of channeling here. This is the way you pass on genes. All of the monsters have the little sort of 9 squares there, which represent the abilities, passive and active, that they have. And if you line them up, you get bonuses to that particular type of ability. So, like, for example, my Anjanath is a fiery boy.
Yeah.
It currently has 4 fire bonuses. So you can see that I have 4 fire bingos. So he's getting a base 30% damage bonus to all fire attacks. He also has a 1 strength or power bingo, so you get a little 10% bonus on power attacks too.
The fact that it's called bingo, I love.
As soon as if he gets to level 27, then all the spots will be open, and I can fill it in with fire. I was just like, you know what? He's gonna be my fiery boy. He's gonna be my fiery boy.
Burning boy.
The one we just picked up was Catch a Watcher. We have 2 of those now. I don't think I really have much of a need for them. I keep one around because you never know when a side quest is like, oh, I love Catch a Watches. Can you show me one? And I'm like, okay, well, I just got rid of one, so.
Yeah.
At least keep one around. What you can do is you can
smash
see
them
here.
Together?
Yeah, you can basically just smash them together.
Okay.
What it does is you channel like the genetic spirit into one, and then the other one is released into the wild. You don't mash it up into a stew and then feed it to the other one intravenously.
Okay, so it is Dragon Warrior Monsters. Very good.
This one is not. This is not a really great way because they're normies, is what I'm saying. They don't have any special abilities. They have a whole bunch of locked slots. So if you get a rare monster, they'll have a lot of unlocked slots. So for example, the Anjanath here had unlocked slots already, so you don't have to go through a whole rigmarole of getting them specific stimulants in order to unlock everything.
Wait, you have to give them drugs?
Yes, you can get stimulants from the shady cat in the corner.
Very good.
So I'll just mash these 2 Catch-a-Watches together. One thing you can do is if you have the same gene, you can just mash them together, and you can level it up to 2 times by just getting the same gene on top of each other. So this mucus technical water attack is now a mucus technical water, but with a star.
Ooh. I'm still a Catch-a-Watcher. What gives?
So yeah, now we got one. Mucus gene's better. Cool.
Nice.
I don't know if I'll be using that guy, but there he is. Expedition came back. See what we got. Awesome work. I got some heft corn, which I could use to make a corn-based gun lance, and a bunch of mounting charms. I'll just put them out on the same thing. They can just go on the same expedition.
I'm actually more interested about the mounting charms.
Okay. Mounting charms will give you a kinship bonus. You offer them here at the little charm, and these are based on in-game time, not real time. So the expedition is real time, I'm pretty sure. So if you just come back at 30 minutes. Then I'm pretty sure even if you come back like a day later that it'll just be done based on system clock. But these are
Okay.
based on in-game stuff. So like the mounting charm, 20% extra kinship. So you can mount them. This is great for those hard monsters. For example, there's just a Gammoth that's just hanging out outside. Gammoth is a giant, a woolly mammoth that came from Generations. He's just hanging out there. He's just sleeping. He's just minding his own business. But if you want to start something, you better bring a strategy. Let's talk to the shady cat, and then maybe just call it a video.
Right.
There we go. This is the shady cat.
Malinx Inc.
Yeah. Got any bottle caps? This is where we can get the nutriments and stimulants. Nutriments are just permanent stat bonuses, and then the stimulants are the ones that will unlock the if you have a monster that did not have unlocked gene slots when it was born. You can use this to unlock some of them. And those are based on things. I've already got a lot of the stuff that I want, which is like hairstyles.
Right.
I don't particularly have any need at the moment for extra money, so I'm not worried about that. Could technically get get the corn popper by just spending some bottle caps, but I think I can actually also make that.
Just
Maybe
make
I can
it,
only
yeah.
get it from here. This one requires heft corn and zamite materials in order to upgrade. And it looks like it's pretty standard. The gun lance works like a gun lance, where as you do damage, you gain more charges of ammunition, and then these bursts and shelling have different ammunition costs. But then if you can also use your entire kinship gauge to do wyvern fire instead of like doing a mounting attack. And also, this is the one that comes. It's the type of weapon that comes with the seal abilities, which I used once and it didn't hit 100%. So I was like, okay, I won't use you.
Yeah, if stuff like that doesn't hit 100%, then there's no reason to use it.
Yeah, this isn't so bad because it's still an attack, right?
Right. Yeah.
But you're still spending meter on it. It's like, maybe there's some monster that's really weak to this particular thing, but I like this game. It's cute.
It is
and
adorable.
It's just a comfy Monster Hunter experience. And I just want to see the new. I go to an area and I'm just like, ooh, monsters. I was like, what kind of crazy stuff is here? I did like the co-op, and then just had some random Japanese or Chinese player. I don't actually remember. Naturally, we're just communicating through stickers because that's what you do.
Yeah.
Which we can actually open up the online menu here and see the co-op quests. So like these are the only 3 that I have. These are the ones that would be in cooperative, and this is it's interesting because you go and there's the other people there, and if someone gets into a battle, it turns into a humorous dust cloud. So and then you have like 60 seconds to join in the battle so that both players are in the same sort of turn-based instance. Playing one of those, and guy comes in on a Velkhana. I was like, oh, the Velkhanas are in this game. Neat. Neat. And then he calls in a Nergigante. I was like, ooh, I don't have that yet. I want to see a baby Nergigante.
It's that same size head, just with a tiny body.
They pulled out a Silverwind Nargacuga. I was like, oh, I haven't seen a Silverwind Nargacuga since Generations Ultimate. Love those guys. Collect some items. Have a grand old time.
Yeah. Well, if you've enjoyed this and the other things we make, please consider supporting us on Patreon. It's the most direct way to do so. You can also do the YouTube stuff with the liking and commenting and subscribing and all that for the capricious god that is the algorithm. We love making stuff like this, and all of those things make it easier.
Monster Hunter.
Revengeance.
I ran into this monster. Oh,
That
wait!
was perfect
Quick
timing.
finish!
Oh my god!
You're doing well.
Very good.
Yourself.
Very good.
Got an S rank because I beat him in one turn.